Hi, Lee Phillips. I want to talk to you about a concept that some people get confused on, and that is the gurus in the real estate investment industry say that you need a separate LLC for each piece of property. We've got other YouTubes on whether you really need separate LLCs for each one of your 13 pieces of property that you own. But do I have different bank accounts for each one of the 13 LLCs that I own? That's pretty obvious. And the answer is yeah. Each one of your LLCs has to be its own entity. It has to own its own bank accounts. It has to own its own piece of property. And it's not related to this guy. It files its own tax return. It isn't related to your second LLC or your third LLC. Everything has got to be kept separately. And it's all separate from you too. These aren't your bank accounts. These are the company bank accounts. They're not the bank accounts that you go down to the store and write a check and buy your clothes for, or you pay your American Express card. They have their own banking system, their own account books, they pay their own taxes and everything else. Okay, if I've got one corporation or LLC and it owns multiple pieces of property, then do I need separate bank accounts for each one of the pieces of property? And the answer is no. The company can have one bank account and all the rents, all of the expenses, everything feed in and out of that one bank account because each one of the properties is owned by that specific company, and so it only needs one bank account. We are keeping the assets separate within the company, but that doesn't give them separate legal protection. You got to understand that. So do you have 13 separate LLCs or corporations for your pieces of property, each one of the 13 pieces of property? And the answer is probably no. I'm going to maintain that you can't have more than 2, 3, 4 of these entities, the corporations or the LLCs. And by the way, another discussion, you're going to use an LLC, not a corporation, because the LLC gives you double the asset protection of the corporation. Hopefully we answered the question, how many bank accounts and where do I need my bank accounts? Lee Phillips, thank you.